MJ, boy, it has been a crazy day. This is not going to be a very, very big vlog. It's going to be called, whatever today's date is, the Troubled Day.
Isn't it like the 20th?
I think so.
Yeah.
And we saw the new movie, Fired Up.
Yeah, yeah.
And now, the first thing we should say is, in case some of you are wondering, yes, the lead actor is in his 30s. Yes. Yes, he is. And yes, most of the cast was in their late 20s and early 30s as well. There were a few people that were actually, you know, in their early 20s, but not many.
And I think there was actually one who actually was a teenager.
Yeah, like, that was about it. The thing is, though, isn't it kind of strange he's playing a teenager still? It's like, hasn't he played a college student like a couple times, and now he's like reverted back to being a high school student again?
I know.
Like next he's gonna be a middle school student when he's like 40.
I can't wait to see that.
And he's like old enough to be the teacher. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
And then he said that one girl, he's like, oh yeah, she's about 30. She's old. I'm thinking, so are you. But it's basically about movies about these two guys that like want to try and get a gal pal, you know, hook up and stuff at this cheer camp. So they go to cheer camp to get as much action on as they can. Yeah. And that's basically what it was. But the one thing about the movies you're going to notice is it seems a little bit like push-weeded out. Like you can tell they were trying to like keep it PG-13, and like even on the outtakes you're like, no, you can't say that. It's almost like just let them do what they want. I know. I had a feeling you'd say that. I just knew it would be like where it could have been R. It had the potential to be R. But didn't it seem like it would have been like an R-rated kind of movie? But they just didn't make it. Yeah. But it was actually kind of funny, and like the one guy who was in Best in Show was in it. Right. And the one woman who hasn't been in things in a long time, remember the principal? No, you know, the assistant in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and
that was her. Yeah,
and she was in the
oh yeah, we met her.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Who goes, I'm sorry, you know, her. And well, basically the problem with the day was, like, I've been having some problems with my computer. I've had it since like 2005. It's like a tower, and the thing, like, the monitor wouldn't come on. There was all these problems, and now it won't work, so we had to get another one. It's been a big problem. And then to top it off, we forgot to bring the camera today when we went out. Can you believe I took it out? We were at Wendy's, and I was like, "You ready, MJ?" And I'm like, I go to turn it on and use it, and I'm like, "Oh no, I forgot the battery."
And then I was literally like, "Oh darn." And then I'm like, I'm not kidding, I was sitting there eating, I'm like, no camera, I'm eating in peace.
You're enjoying yourself without the public audience of thousands.
I was eating my food in peace, and I was like, this is amazing.
I know, and then like we can't figure out where we're gonna eat, and we thought about going to the Cheesecake Factory, but we can't get a spot in the parking lot. Yeah. There's all these problems. So should we show a shot of the Circuit City? Yeah. Let's try and show like a quick view of it. That's the last time you're going to see that. And the thing that's kind of too bad about the whole situation was, there's all these like everything must go signs. The thing that's too bad about this thing is, this place hasn't even been open like 8 months.
I know. It's
like just opens, and now it's like they all went bankrupt.
It's a shame that it's a really cool store. This is the newer one. There was one that I always went to that was next to a Caldor. Does anyone remember that?
That's another thing that went out totally, and like you never hear about it anymore.
I love those stores. I loved them to death, and this one's losing to. I mean, Best Buy's fine, but I think it's losing to Walmart.
No, everything is losing to Walmart.
Like
pretty much everybody goes to Walmart.
It's not fair. Toys R Us was one of the best, and they lost to Walmart.
Now, what is your prediction that's going to be the next thing to go? I mean, Ames is gone. No, is Ames gone?
I don't think Target's
Ames
going
is gone.
Anywhere. Target's not
Target's going to stay. I'm trying to think of.
Are any Kmart's around?
Kmart's are probably going to, I bet in the next at least 3 years, all the Kmart's are just going to be gone.
The big K, the one we always go to?
Probably. The thing is, Kmart seems to hold out, like, through everything.
It's got really weird yellow lights on.
So I kind of think it's going to be hard for them to actually close. I don't know. Is that your prediction, though?
It might. I mean, because it's just a store, a lot of, it's just, you know, you don't see as many people talking about it or like hyping up like, hey, let's all go to Kmart, you know, because you see a lot of the flow go through like Walmart and Target now. So.
I know. I'm trying to think of other things that may close up.
Target's a pretty good store.
I don't know what else could go. I think Blockbuster will probably go.
That's what I'm afraid. I love Blockbuster.
The thing is, you haven't been there in so long. Neither have I.
I know. Well, see, I loved going when they had videotapes in it. You know.
See, when you come to renting, it was real fun to rent VHS tapes.
It was one of the highlights of my week.
Like I used to go on Fridays and go in there. Remember, I'm sure for all you know, we saw each other back then. We didn't even know each other.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I could have saw you and you were like, Mom, I want to rent Chipmunk Adventure, and I was like, I want to rent Ernest Goes to Camp.
It's like I want to rent it on like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on VHS. It's like for $49.99.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. I don't know.
You can buy it in that commercial. Only $39.99.
That's like, I love being a turtle. But I think on the separate shelf in the video game section, like I could rent. Like I would go and rent Sonic and Knuckles all the time on the Sega Genesis.
I know.
And there's like a bunch of ones I would rent there for Sega Genesis, and I think a few Super Nintendo games I would rent too.
I know. And the problem with this new computer is some of the software, we may not be able to edit some stuff right, so we're gonna have to like try and load back the old editing things.
Remember, we even told the guy in the store. We said, look, let's be honest. The new editing system we use for the Mac,
yeah,
it sucks.
The old one was a good one.
The old one was really good. The new one, it's.
We're not gonna name names, but
No, we're not gonna use names, but. We were looking at it, and I'm like, we were actually looking at it, we're like, this is terrible. It's like, oh my God.
I know. And we should mention these videos, like, we're not using foul language anymore. We're trying not to, because, you know, because, like, YouTube doesn't want it, and if they don't, we're not going to do it. Because, like, we're respecting that.
Yeah.
But we wanted to do something today, at least so we had some kind of a video to post.
Yeah, and we hope a lot of you don't want to ream us. We're like, what? No.
Well, we might show something else, but
we'll try.
That's why we're trying to make sure we talk.
We forgot the battery, and just there was all this hecticness today. We couldn't show anything really.
That's why I'm trying to like.
To see it. It's like, well, we're sorry.
We're trying to give you something now.
Yeah.
And we're going to extend it for at least another minute more. Let's see.
For a minute today, I was actually thinking there's not going to be any video log today at all. I was actually thinking that.
I know, but like, is there anything else we should tell people about? Anything new?
Can
you think of anything else?
I'm starving to death. I'm real tired, and I ate a few like old stale pickles.
It's what you've been finally having some break from the job though, so
yeah.
Finally, you have like 4 days in a row off for once.
I know, and I just got my schedule again. I have 3 days off. I basically have the same schedule, but like next Sunday I don't have off. But it's
I know.
It's not bad though.
Maybe like you're lucky they're giving you finally Saturdays off.
Finally, it's like so I actually have time to do what I want.
I know.
Time to be on my own and relax.
And don't ask about the emptying the cameras right now. You wanted to do it, but your camera's having a problem.
It's funny.
Everything's having a problem right now.
I'm not kidding. My camera, it just doesn't want to work right now for some reason. I'm not kidding. I tried everything and it doesn't work. Otherwise, I would have done those.
I hate when problems always. You notice how problems always happen at like the same time.
I know.
It's like, what's going to be the next problem?
And some of you are probably thinking it's like he quit or he's not doing. No, I'm doing them again. I swear, I'm going to do those again.
It's smelling like some kind of like a unique sub sandwich out here.
More like more like hash browns or something.
Something.
I'm digging it.
Where's it coming from? Is it coming from, you know, Chipotle's or something? Or
there's like.
I'm not sure where it's coming from.
There's like no restaurants around here at all anywhere.
I know. Should we walk over back to the car now?
Yeah, food.
And we're gonna go to somewhere and eat. I don't know where. Like we said though, we're sorry that we did not have the battery and didn't get to film a whole big thing today. Yeah. And about Fired Up though, we did see a movie.
I'd say about like 4 to 4.5 out of 5 stars.
It's not like the greatest thing, but there were some funny.
It was funny. It was funny. It was really entertaining.
And we liked the lead actor, you know, the 30-something-year-old.
I like him.
And we liked him in Dumb and Dumber that nobody liked.
I don't know why not. That was a funny, good movie.
I think it's because they're mad that Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey didn't do it.
The thing was, these guys like looked an awful lot like them as younger men. They did a good casting job on that.
I know.
He did look like the young Jim Carrey.
I know. And I did like it. I'm sure some people out there are like, I'm not going to watch that. Just give it a chance. I think
actually, in ways, I think it was funnier than the original. I mean, I loved the original, don't get me wrong. In ways, there was something about it that had like an odd funniness to it. But I
know, but telling people that, you're just waiting to get your butt cheeks kicked in with it.
I know. They're going to be like, what? Are you insane?
Are you insane?
I can already see the comments below.
Are you crazy, dude? You're crazy. What's wrong with you, dude?
Like, I can already see the comments below this video and be like, well, you know what? Just shut up. It's like, all right.
MJ, you're what the French call ne comprends pas.
What?
When I go up, I'm living alone. You hear that? I'm living alone.
I'm living alone.
Yeah, you ne comprends pas.
Who's gonna feed your spider when we're gone?
Think the French dudes shave their pits?
Some don't.
They got nude beaches.
Not in the winter. Buzz? Did you know how to knock from wad?
I wouldn't let you sleep in my room if you were growing on my... Ah! Look, MJ, I was right.
Jeez, look at that.
That's the blockbuster for Murph's date.
Yeah, if anyone notices, actually we show an angle a lot like this one, where me and the actress playing Murph's date walked in that door right there.
This is like the classic Blockbuster I used to always go to as a kid. You went to this other one on Timonium, but this is the one I usually went to.
Yeah, I went to the one that was connected on that, like, at outside shopping center that was right next to Sherwin-Williams paint store, but I went to this one, like, a lot too. Not as much, but I still went to this one quite a few times.
And this is the one where I had the kid prints done and everything. This was like a true classic.
Oh, this is the one you had the kid prints done.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, I thought you had those done the one I went to.
Show them near the end. Like if you were, like the very end, back against the wall is where we did them. It's like, see, that's the one area where there's no open windows. They had to do it like there, so they.
You mean right there?
Yeah, the first kid print was done against the back wall in the place, all the way against the wall. The second kid print, when I was older, was against the wall in the end down there.
Oh, because I always thought that was in the one I went to.
No, I never did one that one.
I know, I never did. I don't think those, like, they had those, or I don't think they did them when I was that.
And MJ, I think your hand is over the speaker, but it's okay.
It is?
Your thumb, the speaker's right under there.
Why did they put it right there? It's a dumb place to put it.
I don't know. So now we're gonna go.
Well, goodbye, Blockbuster.
Bye, Blockbuster. But as you see,
we'll miss you.
Blockbusters are on the way out.
Yeah, and if, like I said, if you want to see it alive and functioning and healthy, watch Murph's Date.
Yeah, I feel like not many people have seen those ones. So
it's a lot older. It shows the
really old.
It shows the original Murph.
And also check out Don's Date too. I don't think I played Don as good as I could have, but
I still liked that one actually.
It was still good though, like down in the Taco Bell and stuff.
Yeah, and in Murph's Date it shows the original Murph, like the one before the
closed down Chuck E. Cheese, which is on the same location as the closing down Circuit City. How queer is that?
I know. What I was trying to say was Murph's Date shows Murph before the wig.
I know.
The original Murph.
And there's Target, the new Target.
Yep.
Out with the old and in with the new.
We're showing two big red balls.
MJ!
I'm just saying.
MJ, don't be offensive.
Hey, look, they can go in that big red hole over there. The two big red balls go in the big red hole, you know? And that big red rod over there.
MJ, now that's just too much. Now at the mall, we're going to try and eat at P.F. Chang's. Well, there's the new era, yeah. Oh no, they moved it there.
That's what happened to it.
In like a secret room. And no food and drink are allowed in there. So don't bring it. Ew, MJ, are you cutting one?
No, I wanted to bring my food and drink in my play area. You ruined it.
It sounds like someone's cutting a wet one down there.
Yeah, well, we were down here walking by Fridays. It smelled like a hard-boiled deep-fried fart mixed with the cheese.
No, a char-broiled fart.
Char-broiled fart. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, char-broiled. Yeah. Here we are, MJ. P.F. Chang's. How would you like your Chang sauce, MJ?
Mild. You know, why are we even going to P.F. Chang's? I'd much rather go to Cheesecake Factory.
Too busy over there.
Their food is way better.
You're gonna have your mild Chang sauce, and you're gonna like it. P.F. Chang's.
Well, apparently, we went in there and they gave us this buzzer and they said they're going to be about an hour, and I said, why don't we go and see how long Cheesecake Factory would actually take? They said, about 15 to 20 minutes, 30 at the longest, like 15 to 20 minutes as opposed to an hour at a place that doesn't even fill you up. Ha! P.F. Chang's 1 hour. You can keep your mild sauce. I don't need it. You can keep it.
That line went better in rehearsals, MJ.
I know.
MJ, you're having some kind of a problem here.
There. Oh, I love the smell of their elegant soaps. Oh, I just want to eat it. Oh, yeah. Mmm. That's so good. Mmm.
Come on, MJ, make that thing do that.
There.
MJ, did you enjoy the meal?
Yes.
MJ is very pooped out at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
You could say MJ's really, he's really out. Hey MJ.
Hey.
So how did you enjoy P.F. Chang? No, we didn't eat P.F. Chang's.
We didn't. We ate it somewhere good. We ate at Cheesecake Factory.
The only flaw was the guacamole was slightly not as good, and the chips were burnt.
The chips were burnt. The guacamole lacked spice, so we added a little pepper, and it tasted better.
You know, MJ, there's a rumor they might turn that place into a comic book store.
I'm getting a really strong feeling of deja vu.
You never heard that one?
I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, but that mushroom pizza was out of this world, and it's funny, there was no tomato sauce in it at all.
No, it's a white pizza. There's no sauce.
So good. We should next time. I'm gonna order a big one of those.
And if we weren't driving, we could have had some Ackeries.
Oh, no, I would have liked a few of those. Wait, I could have had one.
Hey, you could have.
I don't know why. I guess I didn't want you to miss out on the fun.
I don't know. Have I missed all the fun? No, it's just begun. Does anyone out there know what movie that's from?
You do.
We're going to give you about 10 seconds, and then we're going to tell you the answer. Video violence.
It's like, I guess you're right. It's like, well, if you're asking, what's so special about that movie?
One of the greatest shot-on-video movies next to the Witcher Massacre.
You're like, what's so great about that?
You wouldn't understand. What movie's that from? You wouldn't understand.
We'll give you a clue. Damon Wayans.
And we'll let you answer that one. We won't give you the answer, and I want to know what you think. Say it again, MJ.
No, no, like this.
You wouldn't understand. Yeah. The squad car.
Yep.
They're gonna take you away, MJ, for drunken and disorderly conduct.
I didn't do anything.
In front of Fridays.
Well, we originally wanted to eat.
Yeah, we originally wanted TGI Fridays. My favorite place is TGI Wednesdays.
I like Friday better.
Have you ever been to TGI Wacky Wednesdays? No?
And there was Ruby Tuesdays. I want to eat a place called Saturdays. That's how great that would be.
What about a place called Sundays? They read you the Bible.
Yeah, that'd be...
Oh yeah, that's church.
Yeah.
Which we haven't been to in years.
I'd go to... that's the Fridays I used to go to all the time. I remember once it was my 8th or 9th birthday. I opened up these rubber Gumby toys in there.
That's a nice story, MJ.
Thank you.
Where did we park?
All the way away.
Back to the future.
Back to the future.
Artie. 1.21 gigawatts?
Great Scott.
I don't know.